I wasn't even going to do a video today, but having some problems with my little chainsaw, which I've been raving on about. I'm guessing it's a buggered diaphragm in the carby, but I thought I'll just take it off, give it all a clean out and everything, and I'll put it back together, and if it doesn't run, then I'll order another carby off the website. But what a bugger. I went down to cut some wood, and if I prime it up on the little primer button, it'll start and run fine, but as soon as it runs out of that fuel, it dies in the arse, and then it'll start again if you prime it up, and then run for about 30 seconds, and then it'll die again. So I'm guessing it's a diaphragm in the carby, but I've never had the carby off this and cleaned it out or anything like that, so taking it off. That's it there. Huge chainsaw carby. And I know that you can buy replacement ones for them, but I'll give her a clean anyway, and we'll throw it back on, and hopefully it'll go. I'm going to buy another one anyway, but I want to keep this all going because I'll use this just on scrub and stuff like that, all the rubbish stuff, and when they'll get the new saw, that'll be my new firewood saw. So anyway, I'll throw it all back together. There's the saw there. Can't be ripped out of it. Pretty simple. Move my thumb out of the way. All good. See what happens. Okay, so we've got the carby back on. That's it. All nice and clean. I'll throw the rest of it back together and we'll give her a bit of a test run. Hopefully it'll run. Pretty basic. Pretty much 4 bolts to get all the little manifold and everything off. And the ones around the outside for the plastic housing, but pretty simple stuff. Alright, so the video that I wanted to do on the chainsaw isn't going to happen because we're waiting on parts. They have got no carbies in stock, which is a pain in the backside. Well, I guess, it's a $170 saw, and I've thrashed the guts out of it for like 2 years, so I shouldn't complain, but just that they're going, oh, well, it's an older model, which I get that, but I bought it 2 years ago. So anyway, check this out. She's all foggy out here this morning. It's unreal. It's lifting a bit now. I can see sunlight popping up over here. Check it out. I love it. Starting to cool off a bit. So I've got some timber and stuff planted. And what I do is, like when we came here, there was a lot of timber on the ground, and I'll go through and clean it up because the cattle just hate walking through like timber, as you would expect. And I slice it all up in the firewood slices when I'm cutting it up, when I'm moving it, and then I pile it up. And then it's just a matter of going down, and some of it's been sitting there for 18 months, some of it's been sitting there for 12 months, some of it's been sitting there from last winter because we had plenty of wood. We've got wood left over from last winter. And we'll, yeah, look at that, looks mad. Yeah, I'll get the splitter. And if you split wood by hand and you haven't got one of these, you need to get one. I'll turn this camera around. That's the Fiskars. They are unreal. I had one of the old style splitters. I split all my timber by hand because I still can. I actually enjoy it. And like using this thing's like cheating. Unbelievable. One day I'll buy a hydraulic splitter or whatever, but bugger it, like I need the exercise anyway, so yeah, we'll have a quick pan around. We'll go for a wander down the paddock, and then we'll looks mad. And you watch, by about 10 o'clock all this will lift, and just see that mountain over there starting to clear up. by about 10 o'clock this will all clear up, and we'll be beautiful blue skies. You watch. That's normally what happens when we get a fog like this in the morning. We're going to move the cows today and got a couple other little jobs going on, so let's get stuck into it. It's early, it's Saturday morning, it's beautiful. All right, here's a little pile of timber that I cut up. I've got these dotted around all over the place. Hardwood. Spinning around. It's got a big knot in the side. Okay. Hardwood. Gives you, I love it. Love splitting timber. Love it. Listen to it. Beautiful Saturday morning. Fog's just starting to lift. Let's get into it. How hard's that wood? Burns good too. You should have seen it when I had the old splitter. In here for bloody ages. This thing probably looks really hard, but mate, so much easier. This stuff's like cement, concrete, all knotty, and oh, look at that. Into it. I love it. All right. Check this piece here out. Nice big fork. It's already like trying to split steel. See what happens. Oh yeah. assistance. Yeah. And that is the beauty of having this long handle. You can rock it out. A couple more. That sun coming out. Where else would you be? Oh yeah. Getting there. Rickety old. Rickety old stuff. That's it. Come on. There we go. Let's do this. She'll smash out in a minute. The video's taking too long. Let's do it. Yeah, see that? How hard it is. Yeah. Come on. We're nearly there. And we'll work on the other side. Best workout. I need it. Oh yeah. Woo! Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get another one. Like, I'm trying to split steel. Hit this one. And that thing should burn for hours. Come on. Taking a bit long. Out of condition. And that's it. That little pile of wood that was there, she's all split. Just get her on the ute now. Take it up the house. This is extremely hard, this stuff, so it's probably not doing this thing here any real justice, but I can tell you it's a lot easier than the old one. What was that one? The old traditional style ones that they sort of get around. And this is the 27. Look at that. It's got the longer handle. Get the longer handle one, especially if you're doing in Australia, Aussie hardwood. Full of knots and shit, but man, it burns good. And yeah, she's just a bit hard to split up by hand, but it beats sitting on the couch. So I enjoy it, especially on a beautiful Saturday morning. It's awesome. I love it. All right, we'll get this loaded up and then take it up the house and put it on the firewood pile. This is my old splitter, which was good until we moved out here. It's this one here I've had for about at least, that'd be 15 years old, and it just started chipping through the handle, like just, it was out here is just too much for it. And I thought, well, yeah, I'll give one of these things a go, and it's the best thing I ever did. All right, here's the wood I just split. That's what's left over from last winter. We've used a couple of buckets already, but yeah, I'll get it up to where the rivets are in the shed there, and that'll get us through, no dramas at all. We usually burn about a bucket of timber a night. We have it on every night through winter. All right, all done, all stacked up there. We've still got, I've got piles of wood planted around here everywhere, so it's I'm glad, because my saw's broken, which I'm pissed off about, to be honest with you. But I've ordered another one, and so I'll have 2 going this year. And I've got a few jobs that I need to get done around the place. But yeah, that's just a Saturday morning, go and split some wood, getting ready for the cold weather that'll be coming. Hopefully we get another really cold winter. I love it. I love it now. We moved to Queensland 20-something years ago, chasing the heat. Now we can't stand it. Or we do, we can, but we enjoy the cool weather now when it comes. It's nice. We don't mind it at all. And that might do this one. We've got to go and do some other jobs. We've got to move cows today. I don't know if I'm going to film that, but we'll see what happens. That might be in another video. Happy days. See you later.